Hello YouTube, hello! Twitch is some more Slay the Spire, it's some more defect playthroughs. As I just mentioned to Twitch, I've learnt my lesson. We don't take creative AI as like the first card. You don't have the mana to play it, and you know, it just puts junk into your deck and it makes your life harder. So yeah, we'll try and play a bit more sensibly this time. Famous last words. I'll try and be a bit more like specific as well about the cards I put into my deck. I won't just start throwing in stuff that generates random stuff. The fact we've done this before as this character is a viable build, but I think you have to like slowly ebb your way towards that, because you can't really deal with all the value you get too early. You simply don't have the mana cost for it. Hello Alien Hedgehog, how am I doing? I've been iffy, I've been a bit unwell recently, but that's not unusual. I have chronic issues. I've had it for years, so I'm just in a bit of a low point right now. Although, it has been lower. I'm going up the curve now of happiness because I'm playing some Slay the Spire. Great game. Okay, I'm still not 100% certain exactly what the best plays are yet from the get-go. Losing the starting relic, I don't channel a lightning. Is that really the worst thing? I feel like I've been coming... What's the word for it? At one point, I thought all the starting relics for every single character just were not worth replacing. Like, they all seemed pretty strong. Then I sort of went onto the fence about it after I've done it on a few runs now, and it's actually proven to be pretty strong. And now I'm coming off the other side of the fence where I'm like, hang on a minute, maybe the starting relic for a lot of these characters isn't actually that good. I mean, when I look at this, it's 3 damage, right, if I don't evoke it immediately. And I have got ways to put lightning on myself. Maybe we just don't worry about it for now. Maybe the boss relics are better. Let's try it. Double the effectiveness of potions. You know what? Potions are really strong, so I can't be super upset by that. I also need to remember we are on A4. God, I'm not playing Peglin. We're on A4. I need to respect the elites. I can't necessarily do every single elite fight. As much as I would like to, it's not really like viable. Aliens watch a lot of content for this game, and apparently a lot of people lose starting relic. Okay, I mean, I can see it. I can definitely see it, especially as this character. It's not really a big loss. I think for like the silent, where you draw 2 more cards in your opening turn, that I think would be a pretty big ask. And actually, also, is it the Watcher who gets an energy cheat, basically? A retaining energy cheat card? That seems pretty strong. Anyway. I've been umming and ahhing because I kind of like to take question mark tiles early because I think they're quite fun. But I don't really like to take shops super early, but I think we'll just go this way into the shop. If I just remove a card, we just remove a card. Alright, we are taking 13 damage. Seems fairly uncool to me. You know what? I'm going to take no damage. I could have put an orb in, but I'm not that fussed. I'll wait for one of these guys to do something non-offensive. Alright. Keep waiting, I guess. I'll ping one of each of them, and then put defend up. Actually, I probably should have just hit one 3 times. I removed 7 damage off the board. Yeah, that may have been an optimal play. Alright, we take a little bit of damage. Now they're doing nothing, of course. Alright, we're fine. Okay, Gambler's Brew is twice as effective. How does that work? Do I get to go 2 times with that? Or do I draw twice the number of cards? I have no idea. Channel a Plasma. Steam Barrier is 0 mana, gain 6 block, but it decreases over time. I don't mind that as a card. 9 damage, put the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. I feel like Rebound is good for setting something up, but we're not really in the market right now to set something up. I always feel like it's anti-synergistic with this, but obviously I can't take both. Maybe we just grab a Steam Barrier, though. I kind of respect taking some defensive options early. Lose 7 health and remove a card. Sure, you know what? I'll pay the price. We'll get rid of one of our defends. I don't think we really need them as much anymore, or at least I'd like to replace them pretty quickly. 35 gold, heal 18, so that would take me beyond max health, or 50 gold to remove a card. I mean, 50 gold to remove a card is pretty good exchange rate. Unfortunately, it'll mean the shop is basically worthless. Actually, it's not quite true. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's better than the shop price. I could still buy cards at the shop. I think at this juncture, I will remove a strike. We don't want to go super offensive right now, and I don't want to go super defensive either. I want to retain the balance. Alright, what are you offering me? It's going to have to be something on a discount. I tell you what, trying to do something with darkness, maybe not a bad idea. Set up some sort of really defensive build, and yeah, just set up a really defensive build and just get the darkness to tick up over time, and eventually evoke it. Let's do it. And I think we'll head to the... Do I want to go to the right? I could take on the Super Flaming Elite early. It's pretty spicy. But if I go this way, I can get an upgrade. I guess if I go right, I do get an upgrade eventually. No, there are more fires this way. Okay, fuck it. I'll take the fire pathway. And maybe we'll fight the Super Elite. Dude, another remove card option. I'm the thin deck Andy again. I'm back. I think now that I've got darkness, I'd be more inclined to be more defensive. But actually, fuck it. Get rid of this zap. Don't need it anymore. I only want one orb to be channeled, and it's darkness. Screw the lightning. What's lightning ever done for me other than, you know, win me runs in the past? Channel 1 dark, trigger the passive ability of all dark orbs. Now we're talking. Okay. This is the guy that kind of spooks me, but at the same time, is it really the worst thing? As long as I get the darkness on early enough, and I'm going to enable me getting the darkness on early enough by discarding every card in my hand, potentially. Hit him with one strike. I'm guaranteed to get another strike back, so we'll discard our entire hand now. Okay, so it doesn't work with this. This gives me a darkness, so we can put darkness on now and strike him again. And now, realistically, I just want to survive, which is unfortunate because if I play defense, he powers up. But I just need to live long enough for Dual Cast to get the job done. Currently, it's doing 36, right? Okay. This is not normally how I do this battle, but I think I'm going to have to. Like, we're going to have to roll with the punches a little bit. I know he's getting a shit ton of strength. When I dual cast again, though, I have lethal. Thank you for not being in the bottom half of my deck. I would have cried. Alright. Could have been worse. I can remove cards at rest site. You are speaking my language, my friend. Apply lock on. Dude, lock off targets receive 50% more damage from orbs. That's kind of crazy, no? With my dark build, Bullseye Dark. Fission is also fairly insane. It's just that you need to upgrade it before it does anything. I think I'm going to grab Bullseye, though. It seems a pretty good build with my dark stuff. And if I'm going to fight the Super Elite 5 million, then I might want to do a little rest here and have more than 42 health. I am slightly concerned about fighting the three, I don't even know what to call them, tetrahedron-like enemies. Okay, we have Dead Branch, so I should get an exhaust synergy going. Alright, these are the guys I'm scared of. I don't really have AoE damage. So, yeah. We kind of need to race one of these guys down as well. So, I'll take 5 damage here to put out a bit more damage. Also, they're going to negate the lock-on, right? Right, we have to do this. Might as well do this. Are you going to negate this? You are. That's fine. We should defend, because when I do the dual cast, it will kill the 28 health guy. These days are going to cause me a lot of problems, though. Although I say that, hang on a minute. Dead Branch is going to exhaust them. It's going to trigger, right? Am I not going to get a bunch of cards here? I can't help it. The bell just wants me to do some sort of dirty value deck. Alright, well, we're playing Steam Barrier again. This might be kill one of these guys' territory. Now, knock out one guy. I still take some damage. But, as I said, as soon as I evoke this, one of them is dead. Now, is this the correct path, though, is the question. If we do Darkness, the passive goes up on this. Takes it to 36, which doesn't really move the needle for me. No, that's not true. It does move the needle, kind of. Gain 7 block 6x times. Alright, kill a guy, get the block. We eventually win this battle now. Hyper Beam, where were you earlier? I guess not in my deck, but... Evoke your next orb X times. Man, that could go crazy with this Darkness idea. Why is my hand so bad? I have no orbs to evoke. How's this happened? Alright, we take 10. Nice buffer. A little bit too late to the party, but... Fuck it. Just put buffer on. I'm fed up of messing about. It's just buffer 1, right? So it's only going to block 1 attack. That's fine. That's all I need to do. We're so close. And it's only this turn. Alright, well. 7 damage. That works. Okay, we get the Emerald Key very early. What was this, sorry? Every 4th question room's a treasure room. Cool. I like that idea. 4 don't reach channeled orb. No, I'm planning to channel literally 1 orb this battle. Buffer's probably not a bad idea, since I do need some sort of defensive tools, and Buffer, not a bad card at doing that. My only slight concern is, I feel like Buffer, like, neutral level is not very good, or the standard level. You really need to get an upgrade on that for it to be particularly good value. But 2 mana block all forms of damage. We'll see. Wow, just realized Flex Potion with this is 20 strength on a turn. That's a lot of strength. I might want to take it. I can't block this. I'm going to save the potion for the boss. We'll take a heal in the next tile. Again, I'd rather not do this, but... I think this is lethal. It very much was lethal. Right, I need defensive cards now. 3 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand, exhaust. Exhausting cards are good with the Peace Pipe. It is 1 mana to exhaust a card, which is really not what I was after. Claw could be kind of crazy as well if I get a really, really thin deck. And so could go for the eyes, actually, if we have a super thin deck. But I actually don't think it's what I'm going to do. I think I've got a different plan in mind. Actually, maybe I should have considered that a bit further. I forgot I've got the ability to remove cards at rest sites. I could have really cranked it. Excuse me. Where's my other battle? I fought you already. What are you doing here? This could be extremely bad. By could be. It's already really bad. I need to get the darkness on as soon as possible. Buffer will block this. Do you save me here? No. It's still only 36 damage, which is pretty good. If I pop this, I gain 20 strength. Oh no, it's already encountered into the potion. Never mind, I'm stupid. It's 10. Well, that is perfect, I think. Alright, never punished. It was exactly lethal. Orichalcum, defensive item, I respect that. Again, it's not really what I'm after. Knock out the small slime. This guy... I can't remember what you do now. Do you make me frail? You do. You are also very deceased. Blizzard is not going to matter this battle. Stack is also not going to work. Streamline could do, actually, theoretically, because, again, my deck's going to be super thin in my intention, but I don't want offensive cards. I want defensive cards. I'm actually really toying with removing another card here. And I might remove a strike. Let's do it. I don't need you. I am embracing the darkness. Well, this is certainly a hand. We'll play Buffer and end turn. So currently I drove through my entire deck in 2 turns, and it's guaranteed, because I've only got 10 cards. Right, get channeling. I get 6 block if I don't play block, so I shouldn't play defend. It doesn't make sense. Buffer's only going to block 6 damage here, sadly, because Buffer's not really good against multi-hit moves. But yeah, this is the better play. The other play is actually pointless. Legitimately pointless. In fact, I take more damage if I play the block there. Now that's his big move, so we can kind of like chill on this now, hopefully. Famous last words. I shouldn't have played that either. I just degraded it for no reason. I was already blocking this damage. Actually, a pretty big misplay. I need to play Darkness whenever it comes up. The question here is, do I dual cast right now? How much do you get from this? 25% more. So no, it's not going to actually do enough to be worthwhile, so I think we just block as much as we can, and... Right? Again, I shouldn't have played the defend. I take 1 more damage doing this. Alright, now I should play all the cards. It's fine. He's chill. Just keep putting darkness on. Keep playing Permission to Land, and it'll be all Gucci. So how much is this bullseye doing now? There's like 100 damage in the darkness. But with the bullseye, it's going to do like an additional 10, so it's going to do an additional 20. So I think it's about 120 damage inside the darkness right now. Which isn't enough. However, I might not draw this back around in time. Is the plan just to stall until darkness scales? Oh, it's 50%. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'll take this then. Yeah, basically. So, one more evoke gets me there. This is all about whether or not I draw the evoke card. I did. So we win this. Okay, Rainbow Channel, Lightning Frost, and Dark Exhaust. Not what I'm after, to be brutally honest with you, although we do have the Branch or Exhausting cards, is pretty good. Remove all of your orbs, gain... I really want to just get the dual cast on it. I might grab Buffer, but Buffer's really bad at level 1. I kind of need level 2 Buffer. I'll do it. I understand why Rainbow is good, but it's just not the grand plan. The start of each combat, channel a Plasma. No, it's actually bad for me to channel something right now, unless I can get down to 1 orb slot. I can't play more than 6 cards a turn. That actually does appeal to me. That does not appeal to me. Alright. We're probably not going to play that many... Oh, my intention is not to play that many cards a turn. Now, we need to be very careful here.
Old and wise.
Vine, thank you for the resubscription. Much appreciated. You've been subscribed for 4 months. That's crazy. Thank you very much. But yeah, to get back to the game, I need to go to fires right now, campfires, and upgrade my buffers, because a buffer level 1 is kind of garbage. I've now got 2 of them at level 1. So I want to take the pathway of the most campfires, which I think is the left path. I could go via this way, though, because I also want question mark tiles. Okay. You enjoy me greatly as a streamer. I'm glad you're having a good time as well, then. Okay, my other issue right now. You hope I'm feeling better? Thanks as well. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. Not perfect, but better. I forgot what I was about to say. Orichaltum's going to give me 6 block, by the way, so it's better for me not to play defend right now. Buffer will block 1 of the 6 hits. Oh yeah, we could do the way to put the darkness card in my hand. Oh, this guy's going to put dazed in my decks. That is not what you want to do, buddy. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what you want to do. Because exhausting cards is pretty good for me. Slash, it's really bad for me, depending on how you want to look at it. Alright, we get darkness up finally. Oh, I'm at 11 cards now, not 10, because I took another buffer. Yeah, I need to remove a card then. I've actually kind of ruined my deck doing this. I need to be below 10 cards. Is this lethal? 36, but it's actually not 36, it's 27 times 2, it's 54. You are not dead. So, it's kind of troll for me to dual cast this right now, I think. Because I'm also weak for 3 turns. It would require me to use 2 more strikes to get the kill. if I go now, and I've only got one in my deck. I guess Bullseye could come back round again. Alright, change of plans. I'll put you on 8. Bullseye plus a strike is lethal. I shouldn't play my defense because I've got Orichalcum. That also works. You just don't get it, game, do you? I don't want to channel anything else other than darkness. I don't want Streamline either. I know it works with a thin deck, but it's not the plan. I need defensive cards. Does this character not have defensive cards? Is that my issue? Remove all strikes, receive bites. I've only got 2 strikes in my deck, right? It's pointless, kind of. I do appreciate it makes me more defensive because I can heal, but I think it's really, like, irrelevant. I'd like to get rid of all my strikes if I can. You guys may be an issue because, again, I can't really deal with AoE enemies particularly well, or, you know, multiple enemies. This time, I shouldn't use Orichalcum. I should do double block because I'm playing both the blocks anyway. And then we might as well hit one of the birds. I assume the evoke on this as well is not attack damage, so I believe it'll go through their effect. So actually, maybe this is fine. Assuming I get this to above 26 damage, the dual casting of it is going to ruin their day. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage incoming, though. Buffer. That reduces my damage by 14. Another buffer reduces it by 6. And then I Orichalcum gain 6. Alternatively, I can play Steam Barrier. Defend. Which was to be 11 block. Yeah, it's... Wait, hang on a minute. I'm doing stupid maths. Because the armor's going to block the first hit. So it's actually not worth it unless I can block more than 14. Which I can't, in which case it's better to play double buffer. Alright, dual cast card, I need you back, buddy. That's not it. We're blocking the first damage of this guy. By the time I double evoke this guy is going to be on below 26 health, so he's dead. I might as well just start hitting this guy. In fact, I can just drop you out the sky. That is the best play here. I take no damage. Now the dual cast, though, is hitting the wrong guy. So, in some regards, I fucked up here. The guy that's received Giga buffs is living. Hopefully I can hit him. And change that mathematics. I don't feel too good. We're playing every card, so... Think of a double kill, and then just throw up all the block you can. I am taking damage here. If I can get back to dual cast again... Dual cast is the lowest health enemy. Okay, this works. Knock him out the sky, and that will save my life instead. Okay, it looks bad, right? Because I took half my health on the first battle, but... I honestly think this could be one of the worst battles I could have asked for. Recursion, evoke your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. Yes. Does that put it back at the level that it was at? That's my only question. I'm going to take it because I do need some way to get the darkness going a little bit faster. Do I want a ritual dagger? Yes. I normally don't take this, but I actually think for realsies this time, I go through my deck fast enough that I could make it work. My only concern now is living. Dark will keep the damage? Okay. It's a huge get for me then. Why do I keep fighting multi-enemy guys? I don't know. Not a good hand either. This blocks 8. If I play Steam Barrier, I'm getting the Orichalcum effect anyway, so there's no point. I might as well hit him one time. If this guy, if this guy kills me, the run's obviously over, but if this guy basically reduces me to nothing, I will go on the heal pathway. Which, to be fair, I think I'm already going to be doing. I'm already too low. Let me just quickly check this. I can't tell if that did anything. Oh well. Double strike. Hit him. Is Ritual Dagger exhaust? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I guess I could have sacked it, but I really want to use this effect for actually its real effect. It's fine. Actually, you know what? This was kind of a bad call, I think, because it's going to be so hard for me to load people to the appropriate level. Without just one-shotting them. Alright, I changed my mind. I think that card was actually a terrible get. I will use it for the Dead Branch effect, I suppose. Chaos is fine. Trigger the passive ability to go next orb. Theoretically, should be really good for me. Again, I need to live, though. Alright, we're going to go right. I won't live through elites. Shot, show me the way. Shop, you've not shown me the way, have you? Okay, let's remove a card. I actually could do with removing a few cards in my deck. Possibly including Ritual Dagger. No offense, Ritual Dagger, but you're kind of worthless. I really don't want these strikes in my deck anymore. I just want them gone. I think we're just going to have to drink some sort of potion here. Yeah, I already have too many upgrades I need to make right now, and I need to heal as well. It's just not going to happen. You know what? Impatience might work. Well... I've only got 2 attacks in my deck. Oh no, 3. Bullseye Strike and Ritual Dagger. Is Bomb any good? I don't know. I haven't got the experience. I've taken it before and used it, but normally with some sort of like mana cheat with it, and then you can make it work. It does get around one of my issues right now, which is not being able to deal with AoE damage. But at the same time, I really want to spend my mana on defending right now, but maybe this character just doesn't have that option. Perhaps that's part of the gimmick of why Dark is on this character. They can't use it particularly well. I'll take Impatience. It's the Necronomicon, right? Or the other version of Necronomicon. This costs me health to take it. I can't do it, so we're going to leave. I have to heal here. Okay, Happy Flower, sure, it's more energy. Where are we on Tiny Chest? We're very close to it. I think we'll take the left path then, and just farm the question mark dials. Hopefully I can get through this battle fine. It's Snecko, which is a bit of an issue. Hopefully we're fine. I'm going to live in the dream that I can actually trigger that, I think. Even though I just said I shouldn't do this. It feels so bad to not use it. The one fucking time I take it on a build where I do, like, disgusting damage, potentially. God damn me. Okay, we take no damage from this because of the effect of buffer. If we could block all of this, though, I would rather do that. 5, 5, 5. Okay, that's fairly sad. I'm going to live in a world where we do this. Not you. The world I'm going to live in is if I drink this, I play all these cards, so I'll gain block guaranteed. I do have attacks in my hand, which means I won't get to draw 2 cards, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I can only play 6 cards per turn. That is counted on the potion. That's really funny. Okay, well that's fine. I still did what I wanted to. I got the block, but it actually could have gone wrong. Okay, Dual Cast puts him on 3 health. And there's an almost guaranteed chance of getting the dagger. In fact, it's not quite guaranteed, but it's close. Come on, Gabe. Show me the path. Hey, we got it. Okay, so we can get an upgrade on this, which is not insignificant. It's still decent damage. Another loop. I can't take it. I need defensive cards. Why do none of my cards have gain block on them? What gives? What's the dagger upgrade to? Increases the damage scaling. I kind of don't care about it because I'm probably not going to be able to use it that much. What I really need to do is this. I need buff to start upgrading. So it's 2 instances. It's so much better then. I'm sorry, Loop. I would have taken you if I didn't take, you know... Sorry, Loop Plus. I would have taken you if I'd, what's named? Not just taken the Loop. I'm going to risk it. Let's Smith. I need to get this upgrading. It's going to save me, like, another instance of damage. Who am I fighting, by the way? Alright, sure. And I think we'll go for this Elite as well. That's pretty big. Works with my darkness. I cannot afford to get pained. I will take the free upgrade, though. My buffers are now both buffer pluses. That's huge. This is the battle I really didn't want on this floor. It's the multi-enemy fight. We'll see what we can do. Probably get killed is what we're going to do. Might as well. Alright, we're going to pop the Ritual Dagger and see what comes from it. Okay. That's my 6th card, that's fine. What's the order in you, by the way? Because if you go before this does, it's really bad anti-synergy. Well, we're buffering. Just get it out of there. We're taking no damage now. Not true. We're taking damage. Unless I play the block. Oh, dude. This is so painful. I might have to drink this to play both cards. I really don't want to leave this guy up. And I think 18 health is realistically going to stay alive whatever I do next turn. This is so much pain. I think I have to. Just waste all the mana. Now I take no damage. Unprotected buffer. And I should be able to get this guy at the back next turn. To be fair, that gimmick is actually not that scary, so maybe I should have just left them this time. Because that gimmick is they stop you from attacking eventually. But I have like no attacks in my deck anyway, so why do I care? Right, get the buffer going again. there any card I want to not draw right now? Not particularly. Well, actually, I want Dual Cast, right? Alright. Because Dual Cast will pick up a kill. And weaken someone else. Buffer, keep protecting me, buddy. That stops me from using attacks now. That's fine. I wasn't planning to anyway. Just play them all out, I suppose. That's so painful. One more block, I don't take damage this turn. Trying, man. Why are all these potions so garbage? Alright, innate gain 10 block exhaust. Get in the sack, I think. Gain 13 block, retain your hand this turn. Actually not what I want to do, but... I'll take it. We have to heal because I'll die otherwise. I'm probably going to die anyway. But this gives me the most chance of not dying. I don't know about this guy. We'll see. We have got the darkness early. I'm not going to play boot sequence this turn, I think. Loot me. Darkness me. Goodbye, dagger. That's spicy. Recurse me. And turn me. Now, the real spicy thing about this battle is these two dweebs are going to block my dark damage, so I might have to set this up multiple times. We'll see. Buffer. You know what? I should have drank this as well. Let's be real here. I'm gonna need it. I got 2 copies of it. That's pretty good. Okay, that's a fairly good turn. And we're playing everything here, I think. No, I'm not. I can't play more cards because of the Joker. That's fine. I block 1 instance of damage. Goodbye, Buffer. I'll see you later. Hopefully. You took a defend. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's showing how good my deck is. He took a defend off me as one of the most impactful cards in my deck. Smile. Okay. Recursion on this guy is lethal. So let's do that. I got my buffer back. Buffer me. I think I killed the other guy with recursion rather than dual cast. Okay, here's the plan. Let me start burning this shit off you. That was a misplay. That's fine. I didn't get darkness anyway. Smile. I thought I had 1 mana left. You're doing many damages. We have a boot sequence this time, though. Darkness. Recursion. It is in the wrong order now, but that's fine. We can dual cast this one instead, and then keep the big one. Thank you for getting my defense back. By the way, why am I getting 2 defense back off these guys? Did you take 2 cards off me and don't tell me? Boot sequence me, gave me recursion. Hang on a minute. I can get it in the right order again. I'll do that. Defend. Defend. That's my 6th card. I forgot about that. Okay, we still only take 1 instance of damage. I've still got 2 buffers left. And this guy does Hyper Beam eventually, and Hyper Beam is going to get hard countered by buffer here. Dude, wait. No, I can't bullseye him anyway. Recursion. We'll dual cast this one. And we still got the super one. Hit him. Draw 2 cards. I'm getting close to choker now. Good enough. So if I dual cast now, I've basically got lethal. Alright, if I dual cast it like 2 turns time, I've got lethal. This isn't going to hurt me. And moreover, you're dead. I'm still alive. And moreover, I took like no damage that battle. That was crazy. You know what? Don't worry about it. Echo Form is not the card I'm looking for. I do have a lot of mana potentially for it, but it's not it, I think. Although I say this, I could dual cast the buffers to get more buffers. I just don't have the... I don't have the mana for it. Even though I've got 4 mana, it's not good enough. And at the end of the day, it doesn't work particularly well with some of my other cards, like dual cast, funnily enough. Because I'm probably only going to have 1 or 2 orbs ready for evoking. So yeah, I think it's not great. Core Surge could be good, but I think it's not really in keeping with what I'm trying to do. And All for One is for the build where you put in a bunch of claws in your deck. I'm going to skip it. Every 2 turns getting 1 orb slot I think is completely worthless. I can't smith at rest sites. How bad is that? It'd be pretty bad. I'd be fairly unhappy by it. Because this is 0 cost, right, on the upgrade? Yes. Then again, do I need the mana discount? Also, oh, you can skip this. I mean, this isn't it, right? This is just not it. I don't have a heavy enough deck for that. I think we take nothing again. I think I skip. If anything, I'd kind of want my deck to go down orb slots rather than up orb slots. Not that it particularly matters, I think. Fuck it, I'm skipping. Put it all back in the box, boss. I don't want it. Time Wizard, the joke's on you. I've got my own Time Wizard gig going on right now. If we were going to fight the heart, I need to do the skip a campfire and skip a chest. Am I going to do that? Probably not. I'm not convinced my build's strong enough. We'll see. Okay, boot sequence me. We get skim. Draw 3 cards. I'm good right now, thank you very much. This will block the damage from you. The buffer then will block the 2 9 instance damages, which is okay, I suppose. I think we can set a Ritual Dagger here. This guy needs to die, though, like, lickety-split. I shouldn't... It doesn't matter if I play Defend or not. Good gameplay dictates I shouldn't play it because I would get 1 more block, but it doesn't matter because it's still going over and will up my buffer. Yeah, I'm going to save that in the art of trying to get a bit more stats on it. But this guy's going to explode pretty soon. Like now. He is dead via recursion. Okay, we're safe. Recurse me. Barrier me. You guys, stop buffing yourselves, please! I'll hit you so that I can play Impatience and draw 3 more cards. Cool, good cards. Thank you very much. It's fine. I don't need to hit these guys. I'll just get it with darkness. Did I say draw 3 cards? Maybe. I meant 2 cards if I said that. Skim's 3 cards. I've got one in here which is 0 cost, draw 2 as long as I don't have an attack card. Yeah, this one. And I have one which is 1 mana, draw 3 right now. Wait, darkness? Don't have lethal, do I? I need 1 more darkness. And I'd have you. Oh no, I do. Hang on a minute. This does more damage than I think it does. Never mind, it doesn't. I'm stupid. Whatever. I'll take it. You die to the next one anyway. We should skim, I suppose, if I get 0 mana blocks. Otherwise, I should do nothing. Because I gain... It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter again. If I do anything, I've got buffer up. As in summoning Pot of Greed to summon 3 additional cards from your deck. Excuse me, Pot of Greed draws 2 cards, he doesn't summon the cards. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when Pot of Greed was a real card and not just, you know, a fantasy of bygone ages. By the way, there's no way I'm going to trigger this dagger anymore now that I think about it. It's just simply not possible. I can't do too little damage, so let's not worry about it. I get it, right? But my deck needs to remain thin. No, that's not the art of the deal. Alright, spin the wheel of... I'm gonna get fucked by this wheel. Ooh, okay, wait, is it an item? A gift, a relic. Unironically, that's not the worst thing. If I can get some defensive items, it actually synergizes with my build. It's basically stay alive for as long as possible, and you'll do some good. Something good will happen from it. I'm currently on the pathway of not seeing another shop. Ever. 1, 2, 3. I could get another item via question mark tiles if I go right. If I go left and then here, 1, 2, 3. It's whether or not I want an item, or a shop, is the question here. I think I'd prefer the shop. Although actually I could go this way as well. Hang on a minute. What if I go right? No, there's no shop that way either. It's counting up, right? It's every 4 rooms. I need to do 1 more. I'm pretty certain it takes up. So my next one will trigger 4 and it'll go back to 0 again. Either way, it's not going to matter. I will get the trigger of this 1 more time, but I really want my shop. Yeah, I know I need 1 more tile, but my point is, if there were 5 more question marks, I could get this to trigger 2 more times. But I think I can't. Well, I can, but I would have to skip the shop, which I'm not willing to do. The game is being so cruel to me. I can't quite block all the damage for the buffer with boot sequence. It would literally cause me to pop my buffer with 1 damage, which is really not cool. I'll see what I generate from this. Fuck you, game. You're funny, but not that funny. Alright, let's see what I generate from this. Try again. They were certainly cards. I actually think I'm not going to play buffer here. Ah, fuck, I'll play buffer. I'll play the buffer which is not upgraded. It sucks so much. Right, darkness, get going. Now, I don't have my other buffer because I didn't play it this turn. I'll try and block as much as I can. We are taking a chunk of damage. That's okay. We have some health to spare. Does burn trigger buffer? That's actually an interesting question. I've got a horrible feeling I know what the answer to that is, and I think it's yes. We'll probably steam barrier it then. Loot me? Buffer me? Orichalcum's actually going to trigger, but I don't know what triggers first, Orichalcum or burn. I'm not going to take the risk. In which case, I might as well do that. It changes nothing, I think. Bullseye. Darkness. Is this lethal? Ah! It lives on 1! Alright, well, we get to test what happens here. Do I get the block first? I do. That is so huge, it saves me from taking 22 damage. Actually, no, not 22. It would have been 18 damage. I forgot, by the way, I've got 5 potion slots. Where have all my potions been? Charge barrier. Charge battery. It's defense. Finally, a card that says give block on it. I've been waiting for you for many floors. When you use a potion heal? Honestly, maybe. I don't want more orb slots. I want less. I want fewer. Game, you're just not getting me today, are you? You're not seeing the bigger picture. I think we take that for certain. I'm actually toying whether or not this is a good idea. I could get both of these. Actually, this would be an interesting idea as well. I play many skills, but I am limited by Velvet Choker. It still would add up, though. AoE damage. Ah, screw it. I think it's actually kind of minor. Just remove cards. Get the cards out of your deck. Be as thin as you possibly can be. What are you? 6 weak? Maybe. Alright, I'll take 6 weak. Might as well spend down. Okay, I could remove another card in my deck. It's semi-pointless right now. 15 is not the number I was hoping to land on, but strictly speaking, I draw through my entire deck in 3 turns now. Which is acceptable. If I were going to upgrade a card, what do I upgrade? That is double the scaling on darkness, so I should probably consider doing that. Okay, do I want to fight an elite? No, but possibly yes. Let me just check one final time. Because I get a... Yeah. So there's only 4 question mark tiles. I need 5. So I'll take the elite here, and we'll get 1 more question mark tile event. Not the dream opponent for me to fight either. Anyone with AoE, I kind of just don't want to deal with. That blocks 1 attack. Wow. AoE damage and gives me a shadow? Where have you been all my life? Why have you only just showed up now, buddy? I can kill one of them if I want to, but I can't put buffer up then. The alternative is I kill both of them, get my buffer, and use the explosive potion to do it, but I feel like I should wait for a more pressing moment than this. I'm kind of under, like, very little pressure. I think I'm going to pick up a kill. Lower you a bit more, because why not? And then we just save the buffer, I guess. So this should scale you by 12 per turn now, which is kind of crazy. Yep, okay, that's the good juice. Okay, the guy that I let live has 25 damage ready and waiting for my face. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to hit you. And I think we'll do it this way. I will finally use the potion. This won't trigger the effect of dagger, by the way, because it's a minion. Man, Leap would have been fantastic in this deck as well. I don't know why I've not seen any of these cards so far, but I'm just going to assume it's because the game is a sick fuck. We'll block 34 damage, well, 28 damage, I guess, with the buffer. And we're kind of rolling now. Draw 2 cards. Bullseye. Recursion. Wait. That's lethal. Nearly hits lethal. Ice cream! Okay, that's actually huge, because I don't spend my energy all the time, every time. Recursion is also kind of interesting, honestly. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we'll go with it. I'm basically juggling the darkness. That's my gimmick. That's my game plan. Alright, play that. We get a leap. Perfect. We loop. I'm taking no damage right now. We do have nothing to recurse. I have ice cream. I could save this if I wanted to for the future. Do I care about this ritual dagger? Nah. Don't care anymore about you. We get another loop out of it, which is giving me 800 other cards to play. I can't play any other cards, though, because I've only played 6 cards a turn. Alright. I actually think it was a really smart play for me to not really fully embrace the dead branch. Especially after I grabbed the choker. That basically killed it. But I could have been in a lot of trouble had I tried to do that. You really need to be able to play more than 6 cards with dead branch. Right, let's get impatient. Let's trigger the darkness again. And we're just going to block everything. And by everything, I mean we're going to block nothing. Not nothing. Hang on a minute. You're doing 18, so together you're doing 30. And then I'm taking 41 in total. I'll drink this. I'd rather have saved it for a rainy day, but it gets me set up. And this is about as bad a turn as these guys can do, I think. All of them attack me at the same time. It's kind of rare that they do that. There are all my buffers. You're dead, whatever happens here. So I won't worry about it. Recurse it. Goodbye. Might as well play it. Might as well play it. So that's 2 of my buffers that are going to wear off, sadly. I know this was fine. My actual issue is killing them all on the same turn. Well, the same-ish turn. That's going to be a bit of a struggle for me. Especially now that Blizzard has been added to my deck. 1 mana do 2 to all. Huge. Does this get me there? It surely does, right? With dual cast as well. Alright, I'm just going to say darkness is broken. Why did I not see this before? It's a broken gimmick. 10 block, channel 2 frost. I am beyond this at this point. I'm not intrigued in being a frost build. We want our block with no sides, please. I just want pure meat, no salad. Get that rabbit shit off my plate, okay? Actually, maybe it's the reverse since I want to be a block build. It's not really a very manly, protein-y type strategy, right? Perhaps it's the opposite. Get this, you know, wolf shit off the plate. I don't want this wolf shit. I want only the rabbit shit. Okay. I think we're... We won't kill the heart. There's no way I kill the heart here. My strategy is buffer, and it outplays buffer every time, so I think we'll just take a win. Whenever you rest, can add a card to your deck. I'm a new and improved person. I don't add cards to my deck anymore. I guess I'll take it, but... also, I'll go this way. Because I get my chest now before the elite. That's very powerful, actually. I'll take it. Okay, who's this elite? This elite is actually way, way more up my street. One guy who will take a shit ton of damage when I hit them, fine. I just need to make sure I don't put it into the... what's it called? The intangible status or whatever it's called. As long as I don't do that, we're fine. The one final card, I don't have a specific in mind, but a final card I wouldn't mind adding now is something to exploit having a shit ton of energy. I'm just getting rid of all of it. It would go kind of crazy. I'm gonna get rid of the Ritual Dagger again. I know, like, the situation I'm in. I might as well. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have might as well. That may have been a troll play. Yeah, that was a troll play, because I can't get to my Darkness Orb that easily now. It's fine. It's fine. I got a bad card out of my deck anyway. Okay, that's the 6th card I played in turn. I've got Darkness in the front. It really didn't cost me too much. It maybe cost me like 6 or something damage. Because I didn't get to send this back again. Still acceptable. We'll buffer again now. Do I recurse again? No, he's only taking 1 damage at a time, would be stupid. Save the energy. Because I'm definitely going to need 9 energy for the next turn. Help, my hand is real poo. This sadly makes sense because the burns were going to take me to a point where him hitting me once would break a buffer. I think I'm going to lose all my buffer here, to be fair, still, but... it saves me a bit of damage in the process. I have 11 energy. More energy, you say? Yeah, why not? As long as the timing is fine here, I've got lethal. I just need to get the timing right. That'll do it. The first attack each combat you deals... that doesn't matter! I have, like, no attack cards. Cool. Duplication Potion is kind of crazy. Since I double it. Drawing another card per turn. I actually do appreciate the idea of that. I think that's a good idea. It gets around me not having a super, super thin deck anymore. I have no attack cards in my hand right now. I am living the dream. Buffer. I might as well buffer. I don't have my Darkness cards yet. Actually, that wouldn't be the other, like, terrible thing for me to do right now. If I could get some means to increase my chance of putting Darkness in my opening hand, that would kind of be worth at this point. You're doing 39 damage. That is something I'm not particularly respecting right now. Can you not do that? Well, that's interesting. You gotta say this looks interesting. I'll play Echo Form, and I'll end my turn so he doesn't do anything fruity. Actually, what do you do with this? Oh, you put shit in my deck. I forgot. We should not have done that. That was a bad thing to do. Okay. I'll try and remember for the future when he does that fruity attack that he's actually doing something tangibly horrible. Right, loop me. Loop goes off 2 times. I forgot because of whatchamacallit. That probably was a misplay, now that I look at it. Yep, that was a misplay. Uh-oh. I can't break you out of this with the orb damage. It doesn't work that way. We'll block 2 attacks though, so it's not the end of the world. And my loop damage is going to get this to go up by 24 per turn, I think. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's well and truly the good stuff. I have an attack in my hand, I'm stupid. Alright, I just wasted every card, don't worry about it. You won't understand the majesty of that play. Just don't do anything this turn. Just don't touch any buttons. You don't deserve to touch buttons this round. Do I have dual cast here? I do. You are very deceased. Auto shields seems fairly good. Force field is interesting. Actually, force field's beyond interesting. I play 3 powers guaranteed per combat in the form of buffer, buffer, and loop. That becomes 1 mana gain, 16 block. I guess auto shields on the flip side is kind of easier to enable. I would like both of these, honestly. I'm actually going to take auto shields just because it's a bit easier to enable. If I draw it on the opening turn, it's better for me. What do you want? Oh, you add colorless cards to my deck. I'm a thin deck Andy. Do I really want to do this? I guess I've got a shit ton of healing. Why not? Shoot for the moon. What's in here? At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Can that ever punish me? Yes. I've got Parasite in my deck, I forgot. Ah. I don't want attack cards in my deck particularly. I think I don't want any of these cards. I think I don't want any of these cards. Was this the one I looked at to begin with? I did. More money right now, not necessary. Apotheosis is good. Add X random colors cast into your hand that cost 0 this turn exhaust. With ice cream, sure. I like the party too. Fuck this parasite. I can remove it at the next place. I guess I could just leave it in my deck as well. Is it really the worst thing in my deck? It's annoying. Don't get me wrong. But beyond that... I have a decent amount of draw as well. Okay, this is why we put auto shields in the deck. Give me 20 block. Let me play this as well. I've just realized I'm taking 28 damage, right? I always forget you take the additional 10 damage on this. It's still fine. The buffer blocks 8. That's good enough for me. Now we get darkness on him. You are completely worthless. I'll play you to get you out of my deck. And then there's no point in playing any block right now because I can't block it. Turns out not true. I forgot about the chains again. My bad. I should have blocked it. Auto shields roll out. We'll boot sequence this turn as well. Gives me chill. A better card, please. Okay. I did it wrong. I meant to play Bullseye first. Oh well, we get Bullseye back. Then redraw the Bullseye. I can't play it. Why did I do this? I meant to take the draw card, but I kind of fucked up. Oh no, sorry, I've got Choker. Never mind. It's good enough for me. Again, I forgot about the 10 constricting damage. I'm stupid. Auto shields roll out. Just dual casting, he's dead. Kind of a messy battle. It's okay. I don't want any of this detritus. I'm happy with my deck. The last tile, I'm just going to get rid of it. Why have this in my deck when I want to be a thin deck? Just, I'll lose 3 max health, whatever. I can drink this potion and gain 10 anyway. It's a small price to pay. Alright, Time Wizard. The joke's on you. I really don't interact with your gimmick particularly well. Might as well drink this. The next 2 cards are played twice. What if I play Buffer into Buffer? No, I can't do that. What if I play Buffer into Darkness, though? It's a pretty strong opening, honestly. I can only play 2 more cards. Recurse. I actually should play another card here to trigger my own choker, because otherwise I'm going to leave it on 11 on their counter, which is really bad because it means I'll have a turn where I can only play 1 card. So I kind of need to play their game and my game by playing 6 cards every single turn if I can. That might prove hard this turn, but we'll see. Buffer me, loot me, dagger him. It's going to prove to be difficult because I have no mana for this. I probably don't want Static Discharge anyway played, so let's not worry about that. 5 instances of damage are going to get blocked here. There go 3 of them. And I can only play 3 cards this turn, crucially. So that Transmutation card I grabbed for funsies, not very good right now. 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. Alright, well there go all the buffers. They've served me well. I have a lot of damage in my hand right now. That is like... It's 50, right? Yeah. It's 160 damage on this with a dual cast. I could also just not do it, though. And you might be saying, what are you thinking? Well, what if I do that instead and keep the higher damaging one, and then just dual cast this one instead? I still get the damage while the lock-on's available, but I save this super duper one, which hopefully by the time it comes back around again, will get lethal. I can get 9 cards if I want. That cost 0. It's kind of funny now. Let's do it. Yes! I can't play them all, obviously I can only play 5 of these, but... That's okay. Are they all bad? They're kind of all shit. That's really funny. Because this is fine. I've kind of thrown, I do appreciate that, but it's good bants. The other issue is all these cards that are exhausting right now are triggering the branch. You know what, Purity? Get out here. I don't want this card. I really don't want this card either. And to be brutally honest with you, I don't want this card. So let's get rid of those cards and turn them into different cards. Oh my god, I can only play 1 card next turn. I've done the thing I said I wasn't going to do. This is okay, though. I'll just draw a card that lets me evoke my first orb and destroy them. He healed for 85. Excuse me, that's against the rules. Well, it's fine. We'll do Bullseye. Oh, it ends my turn immediately. I was going to put the regen on, but I guess we'll do that next turn. Ow. 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 Drink that, buddy. Funny if I lost. Alright, never mind. I found the card I wanted to put into my deck. It was this one. This is the content play. So this is going off 8 times. I'm doing about 1,000 damage. Unfortunately, he only had 200 health. Alright, good win. Kind of a pity we didn't go for the heart as well, but as I said, his multi-attack move would have just destroyed my buffer play. It was really like, buffer was a big part of my deck. Oh man, there's still an unlock left for this character. A motion chip. If you lost health during this previous turn, trigger all passive abilities of your orbs. That's actually pretty good. That would have been great on my build. Symbiotic virus. Where were you? And data disk. Started combat with 1 focus. Again, pretty good, honestly. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.